Hello everyone and welcome back to D&D Oblivion. So, last time, which was only 2 weeks ago, we were spending some time in the city trying to figure out what to do next. We were debating our recent, you know, we had strange dreams again recently, and so we were talking about that, trying to figure out, okay, can we piece these together with what we know? We visited Sariel again to get another vision of the stars and try and figure out more about how that might connect. And then we spent some time going around the city, dealing with merchants, trying to figure out what to do with this plate armor with all the, as it turns out, magical spikes inside it. We did not um we did not end up acquitting ourselves very well at Zelfod's magical emporium. Uh they did not take a liking to us, and we debated. We ran into our friends who were getting ready to head for Irontrees and said we need one more day. And as we were trying to figure out, okay, how do all these pieces connect? Do we know anything more? Have we figured out what we really need to do? Stavud was called to go back underground. We talked about the storms that were coming, and there was a storm on its way here. So, but before we could figure out what any of that meant or what we were actually going to do, we got a note. And the note asked us to go somewhere else in the city, and we did. And we discovered that apparently some of our exploits have drawn some attention. Maybe not attention that we really want, but some associates of the individual that we dealt with in a very legal manner not too long ago were unhappy with us for doing that and want to have a word. And so we are at this other tavern, waiting for them to come in so we can have a chat. And
We're
I
the
think that's,
followers of Talos.
yep. And I think that's about where we are. Just waiting to have a nice talk.
Mm-hmm. That's why it tears up in the rafters and set a trap.
Yep.
A talking trap.
That's why
Talking.
we're
Just to
all
warm them up.
doing the things that we're doing.
Yep. Stavud's sitting on the eye patch side, getting ready to
Inside them.
That's
No,
right. I
this guy.
forgot you had moved to the eye patch side.
I mean, if you're gonna be on a side, be on the eye patch side.
And so as should be moonrise, as they called it, the storms that were approaching to the east break, and so lightning and thunder is starting to hit the windows on the eastern side, and you hear it overhead and the roofs. And about that time, a figure walks in, and just as a description, those of you that can see him from where you are, he's a male figure wearing a crimson cloak, and he has gold and silver teardrops all over his cloak, and of course he has an eye patch that's probably pretty similar to the one that the last fellow that y'all figured out his name was Win. Guy, as y'all had called him for a while, but Win. And he so he's come in the back door, and just as he had, as a reminder, he had come in and roughed up Brock a little bit, and had according to Brock killed a drunk gnome, as he had described, and had said essentially, make sure that who did this, and I want the ones who took my associate or brought my associate to you delivered to me at Moonrise. So that's where we are. But yes, so he walks in, and you hear him say like, and he looks ahead. I'm going to assume we're in these positions we are in on the map.
Uh-huh.
I know Kater is up top, but Ollenius and Stavud are there.
Yeah, I'm defender.
Yeah, because was this the door?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the door is
That's-
there. But
Okay.
the door is open. Yeah. And it's kind of one of those like swinging doors almost. So it covers, a little more space there. But yeah, that's so I'm assuming they're kind of propped open right now. That's why you can see through them. So as he walks in, he says, "Oh, Barack, are these the ones I was looking for?" And actually, Brock probably actually needs to be somewhere that's, Brock needs to be over here probably. Guess he'll be on the other side of the bar. And Brock just looks at, just kind of that side eye around. Yeah, these are the ones that you're looking for. And Luxon says, very good. And I guess he looks at Ollenius and Stavud.
So I was trying to actually be out of sight. Am I inside here?
You are still in sight there. There's not a.
Oh crap!
What about there?
Now, if you're like under the table,
Yeah, no, I'll be on the table.
you'd be on the table.
Yeah, you get a better jumping slash if you jump off the table.
Yeah,
That's true.
actually, if you are on the table, you can be kind of up against that wall there.
Yeah, I want to be like,
yeah.
this bolt that gets you. Yeah, that I'm like there.
Okay. Yeah.
And so all you can see is, I think, Ollenius. If Ollenius.
Yeah, and that's fine. Then he doesn't say these. He'll just say he'll just kind of nod at Ollenius, and so then the figure will say, "So it was you, and I'm assuming you have associates,
I do.
and they are where?"
The nearby.
Brock, this was not our agreement. So I commence with what we had discussed. Brock said, whoa, I mean, hold on now. Hold on. They're here. So then they need to reveal themselves, as was discussed.
What was discussed?
That Brock agreed to bring and reveal the figures that carried out this crime against the people of the faith.
The people of Talos's faith?
Yes.
A shadow form or whatever echo appears here
Yes.
next to Ollenius.
Do I need to create your figure, or do I need to drag your figure on here again?
Um,
Let me find you.
yeah, I gotta remember.
I wish these things would carry over from screen to screen. Where was this guy? Was he in the urn?
I just need to make 2 characters. Is that the easiest way to do it? And just have the second one for.
Easy dragging
Well,
up.
No, it's got to remember to start dragging both of you over.
Put one on the GM later.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a map, I'm gonna need him.
I don't know where he is. So your shadow form appears.
Yeah, my echoey,
There he is.
incorporeal form, whatever. It's Corey. You can kill him. It's fine.
See if I can paste him there. Can you control him?
I can.
All right, there we go. Cool. Huzzah. So another. That's 2. The rest.
Can we hear this out in the main room?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can hear it.
Oh, we're here.
Oh, reveal yourself.
Well, I'm revealed. I'm not hiding. Just because you
Oh.
can't see me doesn't mean I'm not revealed.
Well, I'm not going to walk in amongst you, considering that at least one of you is armed for combat.
I mean, we're all armed for combat.
Ah.
We're not fools.
Well, neither am I to walk amongst you.
Well, now you know I'm here.
You are. And you still have yet to reveal yourself.
Well, you reveal yourself.
I am here in the open. Your 2 comrades can clearly see me.
Okay, well, that works for me then.
So, Brock, this is how you would have it then, huh? This place, I suppose, will be rebuilt one day. He's looking around at the ceiling. Brock says, "Oh, well, hold on now. We can talk about this. We are talking.
What is the meaning of this?
Well, the meaning is quite simple. That you accosted one of my companions and brought him here, and then Brock put him to death. So there needs to be some recompense for such a crime against Talos." And while normally, the Stormlord would just see to raise this place as it stands, which is about where I am. I was allowing Brock the good measure to bring out the perpetrators of their crime.
I want to switch places with myself. Because I don't think I can. I don't know if I can talk from his position. So
You can talk from your position. It just would sound.
No, it'd be weird. It'd be weird.
Yeah.
We want that. And what about the crimes you committed when you killed the gnome? We have to take in the perpetrator of that crime.
Oh, so now you are a servant of the law.
Everywhere.
Oh, I did not realize you were a lawman here. You are dressed a little differently than most law people here.
No, I'm not a law person here. I'm a law person everywhere.
Oh, I see.
So, are you here to turn yourself in for your crime?
Are you here to turn yourself in for yours?
Which
I don't think bounty hunting is legal in the city.
I was just doing justice.
Oh, no. Justice is defined by the law, my friend. Just because I don't follow the law does not mean I don't know the law.
Should we go outside with this person?
It is lovely outside. And as he says that, thunder and lightning like rattles the building.
I'd hate to have this place come to harm.
So, let me see how long it lasts. Okay, for the next hour. So, first in Stavud's mind, and then a moment later in Ollenius's mind, they hear this. Back up, you're going to get the carpet all dirty. So using psionic whispers to telepathically communicate with them. Now, whether or not they know that's Kater, who knows? But that's what they hear in their mind.
I mean, given the voice, yeah, it's Kater.
I mean, It's not his voice.
I know it's not his voice, but it's
Some old
nothing
grandma.
That's exactly why it's Kater.
it's
Never
Yeah.
heard that voice
it's
before.
that's there. It's that is not a voice I expected to hear. That's him. So back up. Can I
You're
communicate that?
here.
Is that enough?
You're here issuing threats. We've been threatened.
Oh, I've not issued a single threat. In fact, I believe it was your friend that issued the threat. I've merely said I'm looking for the ones who carried out an injustice against.
You killed a man today. You want to talk
No,
about injustice?
I killed a gnome today. It's very different.
We're all human. We're all.
Well, I mean, it takes a human
all
to say
people.
that. And I mean, I suppose I should agree with you being a human, but I mean, that's a very narrow-minded way to look at it, as most lawmen do. But anyway, go ahead. Go ahead and spout off some more law nonsense for people who don't follow the law.
You killed today.
You technically did too, my friend.
No, we didn't kill anyone.
Who did we kill?
That's a ridiculous stretch of the imagination.
Bounty hunting, bringing him to Brock. Brock killed. I think there's easily conspiracy there.
Conspiracy? I don't think you know what that word means.
I'm sure I do.
There was no conspiracy on our part whatsoever.
Oh, so you just carried out the crime without any forethought. Even better.
Your acolyte was disturbing the peace and needed to be removed from the place where he was. This place was willing to take them, and we were not aware of any mortal danger that he would be in. We regret the loss of life as we regret the loss of all lives, even those of acolytes of Talos. No life is less than another.
Now you see, right up until you said that last thing, I was finally glad there was one of you that was talking some sense. Someone that I could actually talk to. Yes, he was an acolyte, and yes, he was brash and rude, and just, I mean, not someone I would have chosen to be with, but you know, as yeah, clearly he looks at you, Ollenius, like a man of faith understands. We do not always get to choose our paths. Our paths are chosen for us.
You don't get to choose those that walk your path with you, but here we are.
Exactly. So I can't say that his life, or his lack of life, his death, really means anything to me personally. That is not for me to make a decision about, nor was it for you to make a decision about, or you, Brock. Yes, he was belligerent and just, I get it. He was a jerk, but still not that wasn't for us to take matters into our own hands.
And you killed a gnome.
We
And
can't-
what of that life?
No, a life for life. But really, was it really a life? I mean, there wasn't really much there.
Whether it was or wasn't, it sounds like you took things into your own hands.
Well, I channeled Talos.
And took
Into
things
my
into your own hands. Sure. So we've done the same thing. Except we didn't actually kill anyone, and you did.
Yeah, and I think that you're bending the law slightly. At least I'm admitting to what I did. You don't seem to want to admit to the fact that you have also committed crimes here in King City. Something I'm sure the authorities would like to hear about.
Let's get him out here. Let's settle it.
Well, and he looks over, like kind of looking like towards Brock. They were here already, as I understand, right?
Were you here when they were here?
And Brock looks at you guys, like kind of glances around, and's like, yeah, they were here, and he looks confused.
And were you here when they were here? Admitting to your crime of killing the gnome?
He just smiles.
So not going to answer that question. Don't like the answer. Don't like the line of logic that's going down.
Oh no! Again, you keep getting, you keep using words like logic and things with me, and yet you won't admit to your own crimes.
I will admit to my crime when the authorities are here and you're here. We'll admit to it together. How about that?
It's fair.
Also, it seems that if the authorities were here earlier, speaking with Brock, then they saw no cause to arrest him for anything.
Is that so, Brock? Yeah, that's exactly. Not sure Brock's being totally truthful with you guys.
Oh, he looks pretty unarrested right now.
Well, it's a fair point, voice from the darkness.
It's not even dark in here. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a good point. Voice from around the corner that I can't see. Is that better? So, I count, well, the two of you and then the one voice around the corner. That everyone?
Yep.
And so what now?
Well, just curious how you're going to pay for your crimes.
We're unaware of any laws against bounty hunting here. It's a job where we're from, given proper permitting, which Stavud has, it's not illegal. So
Stop.
any misdemeanors that may have occurred were incidental, and we can go to authorities and speak to them on that. We're not a party to any murder today, although the result of the bounty hunting was that. That was not expressed or implied in the contract that Stavud had received. Furthermore, your continued harassment and threats against Brock, implicit rather than explicit, still exist and should cease. So I say again, what now?
Quite loquacious. I would also say that my threats toward Brock, yes, they do exist. He knows this. But also, I don't think Brock really wants this to come back to him. Now, do you, Brock? Because then, well, then he'll have to admit to his own crimes, which I believe do involve murder. Is that correct, Brock? And I get Stavud here close enough to Brock. He just mumbles under his breath, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill this son of a bitch or what?" So,
in Stavud and Ollenius's mind. Oh dear, would you like to come in and have some tea?
I know what that means.
Oh,
Stavud walking up like aggressively.
That's the
huh?
only way Stavud walks, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like the weapon out and like.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he might recognize the weapon.
Oh.
No.
He doesn't seem to make any like note towards it if he does recognize it.
it's not that distinctive.
I'll hold it out
Uh-huh.
as I'm going to him. And I'll say, listen, This was your friend's sword.
Again, not my friend. But continue.
It's a very nice sword.
Oh, I'm glad it's not going to waste.
Does Mike get all the way around to there?
Is the... Oh, is this the plan? We're surrounding me now?
I don't use the sword for talking.
Brock, this is
So you've been talking and wanting us to make the first move.
Brock, this is what you desire. I want to make sure before these fellas start to do me in. I want to make sure that this is what you desire, because you understand if you're conspirators here should do this, well then, I mean, I've already admitted to the fact that I've already killed someone, so a few more. Talos' wrath will take us all. You can choose the manner of when his wrath takes you, or it can be decided for you.
Shantia has put us on this path, and Saloon's guided us. Helm shall defend us, and you shall kill no more.
Oh, it was a shame. I really liked you. So are we doing this?
Oh, I forgot to click my character.
Where's my... Nope.
Ooh, Children's ready.
I've had enough of this talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Elders
Sorry.
had enough of talking?
I mean, with this guy, he's not fun.
Yeah.
He's not fun to
No.
talk to.
And the sooner we finish talking to him, the sooner we can drink.
Yeah. Talk to like people who aren't all Talos, blah, blah,
Racist.
blah. Yeah, and also, yeah, what's
Right?
that all about?
Come on.
It's just a gnome.
Talos guy. Perfect. He will not get more of a name than that from us.
I will. I'll encourage Ollenius. Do you want to step back inside? I will. I don't know if I can.
Would you discourage me from going to this spot in the first place?
Yeah, I think I would.
Wait, we're already there. We're already there. We've been
Alright.
running this food. We're already there.
I was gonna say I think it's too late for that.
We are where we are.
Once the dice started rolling. All right. Keldrin.
Well, it's cool that I get to go first. Here is
Malignant's
Yeah.
also like, why are we killing this guy?
he's a jerk.
Oh, okay.
That guy's right there, huh?
Just making sure.
So this dude, cool. Let's do a couple things. He's not gonna get there. I don't have to worry about that.
What did work? Malignant's clearly not ready to kill this guy.
He had no idea what the conversation was.
Yeah, he couldn't understand.
This guy's like just in a robe.
Yeah,
What the heck does that mean?
I mean, he's in a robe.
Yeah,
He's just it's like a bathrobe.
Lightning bolt that killed somebody or something.
yeah. I don't know what he's about. So I'm gonna hex him.
Been hexed. That's right.
And we're gonna do intelligence.
'Kay.
He's wearing a robe, so he probably is magical.
Yeah, he is.
He's a wizard. And then I'm gonna shoot him with a crossbow.
A crossbow.
Yeah.
Nice.
When did you get a crossbow?
Oh,
He said it over his
had a
jacket.
crossbow.
Yeah, but
The whole time.
Does an 11 hit this guy? Probably not.
it does not hit this guy.
Does it hit the
Oh.
guy standing in front of that guy?
Does an
Okay.
18 hit this guy? I'm inspired to hit him with my crossbow.
Oh, so the thing that happens is that when you fire your crossbow,
Uh-huh.
you notice that it goes right through him.
Oh
And
no!
The two of you that have
Ollenius just
surrounded.
gets stuck with a crossbow.
You know, in a former GM in life, I may roll for all that crap, but no, somehow it bounces off Ollenius' shield.
There you go.
And yeah, I mean, everyone's looking at you. You realize that this guy actually isn't here.
Hmm.
That this seems to be an illusion of a guy.
Well. Sorry, Ollenius. Or whoever. Who did I hit? Stavud?
It might have
Ollenius.
flanked off your first shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Helm protects me.
Okay.
As does Shield.
Well, that's all.
There's a
I'm doing.
symbol of Helm on his shield.
Oh, perfect.
It's got a little ding in it now, but it'll buff out.
Great. Let me take him away. Look, you killed him. He's
Yep,
gone.
That was easy.
Yes, we killed one.
It's easy.
He was a
game, right?
minion.
He's a minion.
How close can he be and have that illusion of himself here?
Well, you're about to find out.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Because on his turn, and also Ollenius' turn, although I'm not sure what Ollenius was planning to do.
I had total defense up, or whatever it's called in this iteration.
Done.
Dodge.
I think that the thing that he would do, because I mean, he is a dick, is he is going to reveal himself. I change his layer. No. And then, how big is this? Okay, so it's out to there. I have an effect for this. See if I can make it work. Let's go with this effect. There. Did it work? Didn't work.
It's gonna be cool though.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, dang it all.
Excited for it.
Wait a minute. I know it's not working. Okay, let's try it again.
Whoa.
There's
Ooh.
something there.
That wasn't the one I wanted. That was kind of
Yeah.
cool. Let's see if it
Fireball?
works. Though.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
There's all
Hold
sorts
on.
of things
That was
happening.
awesome.
Oh, you should make
Okay,
it
hold
spark.
Hold
It
on.
fizzled.
Are those sparkles?
Hold on.
Those
I
are-
feel like I can. Oh, there.
Ooh.
Oh, that was kind of
Wow.
cool. Oh, that's that was
Nice.
display.
Fireball? Are we getting fireballed right now?
What is that? Wait a minute.
That was cool.
That's kind of what. Anyway,
Well,
Ollenius and Stavud make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, come on. stay on
Oh, I wanted to.
it. I'm gonna
Might
roll
be
it.
good.
I'm gonna try.
I feel inspired.
I'm feeling lucky, but I'm not that lucky.
I'm not that inspired.
This is gonna be.
Boy, that's a lot. That's a lot of low numbers.
You see, Stavid, yeah, some shadowy, like, tried to save him, but no, it's
So as a note, dodge does give you advantage on dex saves. I was just double checking.
Oh,
So you didn't
Yeah, you
actually have to
can't-
spend your
I'm
inspiration.
not
Yeah, you
inspired.
didn't spend your inspiration. Yeah, it's just
Great.
straight up. Okay, so
Thank you.
a wall of fire
Oh,
comes
are
out, and
Yeah.
it's in the line with you guys. And I'll draw something up here in a second. And then of course it's 20 feet high, so it goes through the roof of the building
Yes.
as it's burning, and you guys take full damage. It's exciting. I could have probably found this. I'll look it up later. Those are pretty low numbers too.
Yeah,
I mean, 21 is still a good chunk.
At level 4, it's a good amount of damage.
So you take 21 fire damage.
Not ideal.
You are
Nope.
and you are standing in this fire for the second. I know you're about to do something. Let me
Yeah, you shouldn't stay there.
it doesn't seem ideal. Let's see. I'm gonna draw it. I think I'm gonna draw it. Just kidding, I'm not drawing anything. Oh, wait. So it's 20 feet, 5, 10, 15. I think it's like that. Yeah. Can y'all see that?
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's if I'm reading all the dimensions right. I don't think it's actually quite that thick, but it is there.
Yeah, it's 1 foot thick.
It's 1 foot thick, so it actually wouldn't be that. So it's guess it's
So
like kind of straight
it's like
down
a-
through you.
So it's a line.
It's a line. Yeah. It's a line from him
Okay.
because it came out.
Okay.
It is opaque, so you can't actually see through the fire.
But it's a line straight from him.
That's true. So
That'll
after
be important in a little bit.
it will be. So he will wall of fire. And then from there, he will actually step out of the way.
What a douche. Good move.
Oh, he's not dumb. So, Ollenius, it is your turn. And I would say you.
Which way does the fire? Which side is the fire hot on?
Right, because it's one side of the
Yep.
wall.
It doesn't really matter. We'll go with the right side. Since he moved right, we'll say the right side.
Okay. I can't remember. if I step the wrong way, if I take all the damage again or not.
Well,
Yeah.
Just don't step the wrong way.
Yeah.
Right.
Seems like an easy solution.
I
Yep.
mean, the 1 foot thick fire is like, you're like, it's right through you right now.
Yeah.
So you step, yeah. So when you step that way, you do not get further burned.
Okay.
But you can still, never mind. You're good. No, it is cooler on this side.
Great. I'm going to. I'm gonna heal myself. That's what I'm gonna do.
Not a bad play.
I can't heal other people if I'm dead.
That's true.
True.
Stay alive.
Always
Please.
take care of yourself first.
I'm going to be dying soon. So hopefully you can make me alive again.
Why is this coming up not as a heal? I've got something put in wrong.
Are you having it output the spell card instead of?
Yes.
Yep.
I have it as an attack.
I'll also point out if you're playing 2024 rules, I think Cure Wounds is actually a 2d8 +1 plus spell ability.
Oh wow, they really bumped that up.
I'm pretty sure they did bump it up.
Wow.
I can check it right now. I have the book right
Yeah.
here. Cure Wounds.
I hadn't done any 2024 work on this character.
Yeah, Cure Wounds is 2d8 plus spellcasting ability mod.
Okay.
That's a nice big boost.
I'm perfectly okay if you decide to bump it up. It doesn't offend me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'd hate to offend, but I don't know why that's doing that. Anyway, I can just roll the dice. 2d8. All right, 6 plus 7 is 13.
Your spellcasting ability is +7.
It's plus 5, but my healing spellcasting ability gets an extra 2 because I'm a disciple of life.
Ooh,
That's right.
lots of healing.
Yep.
All right, so you've moved 5 feet and you've cast. Are you doing anything else?
No, I don't think so.
David.
I'm going to also step out of the fire.
Good plan.
And I don't know if I could, hopefully I could just kind of see that that's the way that he seems okay. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
in
not,
the fire. I figure I can kind of peek before I I don't know. I don't know if I'm metagaming there, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna step out and I'm going to heal myself with the second wind.
okay.
One of these, and I gain
There. Now the wall's thinner.
a D10 plus fighter level. I don't have stuff for this. So I gain back 11. Not bloodied. I came out looking pretty bloodied. What's that?
Just singed, not bloody.
And then I will. So this is like, yeah, you can't see through the wall.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a good point. Can I make this?
themed.
Yeah, you can't see it. No.
Are there any like windows, anything on like this left, side?
No, not in here because it's
Yeah.
like the kitchen
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Wherever you see the windows is where you see the windows.
Yeah, I'll start to move. So, like, do I feel like if I come over here, it's like not that?
Oh, that worked.
Oh yeah.
Did that work?
Yep.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Got roll 20 up in their game. That's cool. There you go. Of course, now you can't see the fire, but it's okay.
We know it's fire.
You know it's fire.
So I will do that. I think I'm just gonna stop there. Yeah, I will just then have this guy walk.
Drew's got
And so, like, you said that the fire does come out on one side more. Do you like? Is that visible? Like, do I like? He comes up this way.
what do you mean?
I don't know. Is it like
Can you
is
see shooting flames?
flame, like shooting into these squares?
So there is heat coming off those. And yes, there is flames and fire coming off those. And yeah, it seems to be out that far. Yes.
All right. I will have him.
Should I give him vision too?
I don't have vision through him yet.
You mean you physically just
I
roll
can't-
20, or do you mean like your
No,
character?
no. My character can't see through him yet.
Okay.
I'll have him go here. Does he take any damage? He ends there.
Well, how do you know? So you know what he's doing.
I control him.
So you can like feel what he feels and all that stuff.
I don't think so. Here's it's a long. Here's all the text. I can use it, like I can make attacks with him. I mean, he has an AC. He has a hit point.
Move out 30 feet in any direction.
Right now, I can see him where I'm standing.
Well then, I guess roll 50-50 then.
Okay. I'll go low. It's good. I don't know. That's not good.
Does that mean you didn't make the roll?
I didn't make the roll. I did not succeed on the thing.
So, and there's my one last question: is he considered a creature?
He's got a hit point. He occupies the space. So I'd say is pretty creaturey
Okay.
for most combat effects, right?
It just says echo. It doesn't say like it's a creature. It's a magical, translucent, great image of you.
But he occupies a space, so he's definitely more than just an image. I think that's a bad like.
And it has hit points.
It has a hit point 1.
Okay. Then he goes away. He stood on the wrong side of that square and burned up.
He will be back. I'm gonna put him in the corner. I'm gonna put him in timeout.
All right.
Good to know though.
Kater.
All right. Well, Kater heard some things, and then he saw Stavud walk up and Stavud walk away. So he's going to leap down from where he was hiding. 5, 10. Jump over the trap. 15, 20. Roll off Stavud's shoulder. 5, what was that? 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Said this was a window?
Yes.
Okay. Bonus action. 5, 10. Following the direction Stavud was going.
I'm gonna assume, since you actually have a feel and a brain, you're gonna skirt the edge of the fire.
Yes.
I
was trying to make. I guess I didn't actually show that, but yes, he's gonna go. Oh, that's hot. I've got wing. I got feathers.
Okay.
15, 20, and he's gonna leap through the window.
Okay.
Breaking the glass.
I don't know. Whatever's there.
Nice.
I don't think Udor's run would be nice enough to actually have glass windows.
Right.
I think he would have like probably shuttered or something that probably aren't really latched very well. So I think if
They're
Kater had
not
a
anymore.
running leaping jump, he would just like smash right through it.
So yeah, he'll smash through it and leap out. So I took a little agency there. I just saw other Stavud go that way, so I followed.
Okay.
I mean, there's no route the other way. When you saw,
There's also no route the other way.
there's-
A Stavud was going that way and died, apparently, because he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
That all good with you, Johnny?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You
then
dive
I'm
out
gonna-
the window and you hit the ground and you come up and this figure is standing right there,
All right, well, he's gonna get
He
some
seems-
side blading.
vaguely surprised that you're right there behind him.
I was gonna say, is he surprised considering I'm still coming out of hiding?
Can he be?
Oh, that's a big question.
It is a
Because he didn't know you were part of the group.
He did not. Yeah, you know what? I'll actually give you a surprise on that one.
we like surprise.
We like those
We like
for
these.
no reason in particular.
We
So
don't
does a
like
17 hit?
surprise.
17 does hit. Yes.
Perfect. So he'll take 19 psychic damage. Woo, maxing sneak attacks, always nice. And then offhand dagger. Does a crit
Oh,
hit
Crit
Got
hits.
him.
Crit hits. Yeah.
for another 6 piercing?
So it is important for this battle. So I got
Magic
the
piercing.
This is so, but the first attack was
Psychic.
psychic. All psychic.
Magic psychic.
I got that far. So the first
Okay,
attack
not
was
mundane psychic.
then the
Right.
second one was magic piercing.
Yes.
You got a magic dagger?
Yeah, I got that,
Yeah, you
that
got it.
ruby hilted dagger that we went into the horrible place for,
Sweet.
into the tower.
Yeah, you've hit him both times, and like he was not expecting. So like you definitely hit him like in the back and the side and wherever. I know
It is
I know
mine.
Kater doesn't care. Yeah, it's mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he needs to make a concentration check. Is what he needs to do.
Go ahead and make 2 of those, sir.
We like
He needs to make
those.
2 of those.
Yeah. And then he'll scream at him like an attacking hawk. It's not raging yet, but we'll get there. So this guy might not need to rage. Don't know that it'll help.
So my concentration on the first one's going to be, you did 19. So it's
Yes, they're both
10.
10s.
And okay, I'm pretty good at this. All right. I say, as I failed this roll.
Well, any luck at all.
Made the first one.
Does Hex give him disadvantage on saving throws?
No.
No, I think it's if he uses an intelligence ability check, but this is an intelligence. It's
It's con save.
So but he looks very aggravated that you have hurt him.
Good.
I'm aggravated that he's alive. And he can tell by the screaming hawk sounds. Okay, that's Kater.
All right. Malignant will run up, and I guess he'll run up and then see the wall. Well, it's the wall. Where did Keldrin? Oh, Keldrin's down there by the door,
Yep.
by the window, yeah, or by the door. So he'll run across and look and see the wall of fire and buildings on fire.
I mean, only a little bit.
And Brock responds to Malignant. I see the building is on fire. This is what I didn't want to have happen. And Onyx begins to move like he's going to go get some water or something. But
Good.
The rain seems to be maybe the rain's going to help a
Yeah,
little
that'll
bit.
take care of it.
We'll see.
Yeah. There's a stone
This place
floor.
needed some renovation anyway.
It's going to give it more character.
More character. The big gaping hole in the roof. Yeah.
In the
Keldrin.
back room,
We're back up to me.
We are back up to you.
So I have a quick question.
A quick answer.
So I tried to hex him last turn, but what I actually tried to hex was not a creature. So did my hex not actually go off?
Did not.
Because I was trying to hex an illusion, I guess.
Hex really about a location, or is it more about
It's a creature.
well, it's
perception?
a creature you can see.
Yeah, I have to see a creature, and then I can hex them.
So I think you would have believed he was there. So I think in that regard, you would have put the hex on him.
Okay.
I
And the reason I ask is because if the thing I have hex drops to 0 hit points, I can bonus action to re-hex without spending the spell slot again.
So if it's gone,
Yeah.
is
so
it
like how
hex
does
is still active?
I think that the hex probably just doesn't work though, because it's not actually a creature. So I think unfortunately it was a wasted spell.
So I tried to hex, it didn't work. So then I would know that guy wasn't a creature,
yeah, that's a fair point.
right?
Yeah. Because I guess hex doesn't say you believe, it says you place.
Yeah.
And it's
That's a creature. I hexed
concentration.
it.
So he's concentrating on the spell.
Right.
So he would have tried to apply it to the creature.
Mm-mm. But because I think in that case, if the spell had failed, you would know that it wasn't actually a creature. So yeah, okay. So then we'll play it this way then. I will say that you still have him hexed.
I have him hexed.
You still have
Okay.
him hexed. We'll just play it that way, that you've hexed him through his illusion somehow.
Okay.
Because I don't want to go back to the beginning of the round and
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna redo it. I was just wondering, if the hex had failed, I would have just asked if I could have my inspiration back, because I wouldn't have tried to shoot something that I thought was not real. But if I thought he was real, then I'm fine with the hex is still up. I shot. I thought, oh, that guy's real because I have him hexed. Tried really hard to hit him.
Well, I'll tell you what.
But now my
I'll
hex
let you choose then, since I didn't play that right. Do you want your inspiration back, or do you want to and use the spell, or do you want to
No, I'll keep the hex on him.
hex? Okay.
And just play it as what happened, and
Okay.
he's hexed.
Yeah, you still have him hexed.
But now I don't know where he went. Where did he go?
You saw where Stavud and Kater run off that way. After they got through the door, they ran to the
Well,
right.
Oh wait,
Stop.
I see him.
But okay. Consider you saw Stavid's echo run that way.
They're
Okay.
both Stavid.
That's
Okay,
him,
okay.
right?
I was making sure.
Stavid appeared in the doorway, and then Stavid walked off that way.
I got you. Okay.
So he rolled off Stavid to follow Stavid. It's
That's him, right?
pretty straightforward.
Like where I'm pinging over there.
This guy?
Is that him?
You can shoot that guy if you want, if you can't tell.
I can't tell.
Okay, then do what you're going to do.
Where is he?
And it's also storming outside, so that's
Yeah.
probably
It's
not
dark.
helping either. Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
ran this way, like towards where the fire is.
Hmm.
Okay, weird.
Yeah, they ran to the right of the fire.
Okay,
You did see that.
where is he?
And you do hear the screeching outside,
Okay,
the hawk attacking.
and there's still some fire here,
Yes.
Only
there
a
is.
little.
which isn't great. I don't like fire, but I've made it as far as I can go. So I will do this, I think. Yeah. David.
Yes.
All right. I clicked the wrong thing. Here you go. Oh, come on, roll 20. Why are you not working?
Are you going to be bardic inspired? Is that what I'm smelling?
There we go. Now it
Oh,
works.
healing.
Yep. So,
Yay.
wait, 2d4? Do I still have that wrong?
No, that sounds
Where's
right. For
that?
healing
Oh,
word.
no, it's healing
that
word.
2024?
not
Healing word.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
yep.
not cure wounds.
I love healing.
All right. So you're going to get 5 plus...
That'll do.
Yeah. Right? No, 5. Oh, wait, no, that... Yeah, 7. Proficiency bonus. Yep. All right. So, yeah, there you go. 12 hit points.
Yeah, he looks good. All of his oozing burn parts seem to.
All right.
That's
I don't think you add your proficiency bonus to that. I think it's just your
Oh, then not-
spellcasting ability.
Oh, just the
Just ability mod.
Okay.
It's just a
Yeah,
modifier.
You got to
Yeah.
follow the light if you want to
10.
get proficiency bonus in
yeah.
there.
So just 10.
10 is still the right number.
I'm not going to follow the light. Sorry.
No.
All right. So I moved up there. Heal Stavid. That's it for me.
Okay.
I'm not going in the fire.
It's a pretty good bet. So Talos guy and Ollenius. Okay.
Careful on that side. Give it some space.
Perfect. Ollenius has moved. Are you doing anything else before or as I'm doing?
You're muted, Mike.
Oh, I moved, I dashed, and now I'm going to use a bonus action Can you make a hammer or something right here?
Spiritual.
Yes.
I can. Although, before I do that, because the spiritual hammer will not attack this round, right?
Yeah, well,
Okay, that's right. It can do all the things. And
Comes in swinging.
well, I'll put the hammer there. Why don't you go ahead and swing? Because I'm gonna do something that may impact the spiritual hammer. So go ahead and take your attack before I do the thing I'm gonna do,
okay.
or as I'm doing the thing I'm doing.
$17.
That's a hit.
Why isn't the that's yes, submit. There. 8 magic force damage.
Okay. As the spiritual hammer swings at him, he looks at Kater and then notices Ollenius like through the window and says, "Y'all are bothering me, and you both need to make a charisma saving throw."
Oh, easy. That's my best
Sorry,
bet.
Kater.
Oh yeah, here we go. Might be using a inspiration. Ooh, I don't even know if I bother with an inspiration. With a -1, I mean, it's probably bad. I don't think I have anything of value. Let me check this. No. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just try again. It seems like it's probably worth. Anytime a wizard says charisma save. All right. Well, I failed it.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Ollenius, you saved. So I will put your hammer down because your hammer will still be here. But Ollenius, I think you're the only one that can see this from where you are. Yeah, because you are blocked out by the window, I think, by the wall. Yeah. So Ollenius, you know what? I'll let you role play this because you can probably. Okay, you can role play that.
He starts looking around, but not seeing anything.
Uh-huh.
And I need one more level. I was gonna take. I plan to take Skulker, so this wouldn't be a problem. Get blind sight 10.
Sure.
That
Well,
surprise him.
That's
That's not
not.
what happened.
That's actually not what happened.
Oh, okay. I thought I was blind.
There might be something significantly worse.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't see you at all.
Oh, then I'm banished. I'm standing at the river Styx.
Hammer.
That's not good.
No, it's not good.
I looked up hammers and I got like Home Depot hammers. That's great.
Well,
Let me try that again. Hammer. Come on.
Maybe he just made me invisible.
that's
I like
probably
that.
it.
That's probably it.
We'll throw that one down. There we go.
All right.
And then the thing about that though is that when that happens, this wall of fire goes away.
Perfect. Yeah. You guys are
However,
welcome.
the building is still on fire because it's a wooden building and it just got
Only a little. It was like 6 seconds of fire. It's fine.
Yeah. But the wooden rafters at the top that like the fire shot straight through because it's not a 20-foot high
It was
building.
20, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like it.
Roof might be on fire.
We have some roof. Now, good news, it is raining, so I mean that's gonna help. You know.
Yeah.
bring
That'll
fire
be
down.
out.
Yeah.
Soon.
Soon.
Very soon.
Yeah. So he will do that. This is really obnoxious hammer in the way.
Does it also occupy the square?
The hammer?
Yeah.
No, we've been playing. It doesn't occupy, but it still provides advantage, or a flanking.
Oh, so he can move through that space.
Yep.
Okay. Then he will. We're gonna move away from the hammer. He'll pass at the door and see the two of you.
Oh,
See the two of you there as
well.
he's walking by, and he says, "I don't think this is the way you wanted this evening to go." And then he's gonna walk a little further, and yeah, he walked somewhere. All right, so it is. It's Stavud's turn.
All right.
Go get him.
Pretty good. All right, there he is. All right, let's hope he didn't like disappear or something. So I run to there, and then boom, this guy's there, and he is slashing at him. I think that's the best way to do that. Yeah, no, he's slashing at him.
Rude.
So I will attack with a yeah. 21 hits.
Yeah, it does.
And that's shite damage, so we're gonna re-roll that. I think I do that right. Yeah, I do that. So I can re-roll both of them. When you roll a 1 or a 2, yeah, you can re-roll both of them. So I'm just gonna click that button again. That is okay. Well, I clicked it multiple times, but either of the other two sounds better to me. You can take
It's magic slashing, right?
Yeah, it's magic slashing. You can take 17 or 15.
You get to pick.
Your choice. Just don't take 8, please.
And so just to clarify, the echo uses your magic sword too.
I can make the attack from its location, is how it reads.
Got you. Okay.
So I don't know, it feels
No. I remember us having this conversation. Now that you said it, I just wanted to make sure we were playing the same the whole time.
Seems a little cheatery, but it's the way it reads.
An echo, man.
It's a ranged fighter.
Yeah, range fighter with a melee. I'm gonna action surge and do that again.
Nice.
No, that's not the right one. Sorry. All right, is a 19 hit?
5 misses. Oh, yeah. 19 hits.
All right, that's my re-rolling button, which I'm gonna hit right now. Yeah, unless you want to just take that one. So that'll be 15 slashing. The echo gets him twice.
It does.
Good job, Echo.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit of blood on this guy's his fine cloak.
Blends in with the red all right, though. It's hard to tell. Just some of the yellow.
And it's raining outside too, but you're guessing you might have taken a good chunk of them there.
Nothing like a Talos cleric dying in a rainstorm.
Let me not 5 dice. We're at the time of night where roll 20 really slows down for whatever reason. Roll number 1.
What?
Are these saves to?
I think so.
He definitely kept the spell.
That's fine. I mean, it's not fine.
It's
But
fine.
I'd rather him roll a 20 on that than.
There's no firewall, and he's concentrating
Maybe
on
not on that
That's good.
second one. That might have surprised him.
Ooh.
Oh, that echo got him.
Except
Hmm.
I do have.
He's got some cheater moves.
He does have.
Legendary resistance.
He does have a cheater move. He
A little bonus.
yeah. Yeah, so Stavud, like you see, like you hit him and then you hit him again, and like he seems to
Really
and he
me.
kind of he leans a little bit, and in that moment, like you feel like the storm kind of like enter him a little more, and he's like,
Mm.
and he looks at you, Stavud, and says, "Fine, if that's the way you want it, lawman." So, Kater, your turn. Cool. That was your turn.
Good.
Yep.
Yep.
Good
Solid.
turn.
That happened.
I guess actually, you are incapacitated right now.
What happened? You just got like talked to and then you disappeared?
Yeah, he said he was tired of us and then disappeared.
Snap out of existence.
Checking out the river Styx. Gonna take a drink. I'm thirsty.
I guess Malignant's gonna see how far you can go
Get
here.
going, Malignant. Get him.
Guess he'll go charging out the door here.
Nice.
Okay. Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, there's like 2 Stavuds out here.
And they're
It's
both
so
real.
cool. It's so cool.
It is cool.
There's a floating hammer. All Oblivion can do is run all the way up there. So
Every day is his best day.
Malignant's bloodied.
no, he's not.
Okay.
Sorry. He was
Say, don't run out there, man.
to the
Yeah.
Underdark. But
Don't make
I forgot to take the bloody trip after I healed him. Keldrin.
I'm glad he's not bloodied. All right. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's like there. 5. We're gonna duck out over here. And I'm gonna pick a spot. How big is this thing? All right, so I'm going to pick a spot that is basically 10, 15, 20. So it's going to be like here. It's like off the map a little bit.
Okay.
But so it'll spread yeah, it's a 20-foot radius. So it'll go like the edge of it'll be here.
Okay.
So that I catch this guy in it, and if he actually, I'm gonna move it up a little bit so it's a little bit higher. And this is what's happening. So there's no sound where that guy is, and like the echoes in it, but the rest of us are not.
Oh my echo.
Your echo
Stop
cannot
talking to
hear
us.
anymore, and neither can that guy.
Oh, he could never hear.
And, yeah, well, I don't know that. I don't know how echoes work. And if that guy wants to do anything verbal, too bad. No.
So where it extends how far?
So I put it like on the like edge of the map, basically,
Yeah.
but up here.
Okay.
So it'll go like 20 more feet off the map to the left.
Yeah.
And then it'll be
Is he on the edge of it, or is it like the space in front of him?
so in front of him is still in it. So it stops at Malignant.
Okay.
So that's one thing I'll do. And then Stavud, we're gonna do this.
Yay.
You are now inspired. So my hex is gone because I'm now concentrating on the silence. Not that I was doing anything with the hex anyway. And Stavud's inspired.
Are you not
Go-
playing the new Bardic Inspiration?
Go get him, Stavud. Is that not the... I thought I had the new one in there.
I might be wrong, but I thought it was more reactionary. If but that might have been like an intermediate version of the rules I was playing.
I'll check, but I think I have the new one in there.
Yeah.
But that's it. Bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the difference, this is right.
Okay.
The new one. I think the difference is you get to know the result of the roll before you decide you want to use it. I think that's the update.
Okay.
It's like you
Yeah.
get to see whether it's a fail or success. And also, you don't...
Not just to end a turn or something like that. Or, I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's when you fail a D20 test, so it'll tell you, or it activates if you fail a D20 test.
Yeah.
You can roll it.
So you'll know if you fail, and then you can
Cool.
decide.
Yeah, in Monster Hunter, I'm playing some like weird middle version of the rule.
It's appropriate for YOLO. YOLO.
Yeah.
It's how YOLO inspires.
Yeah, it's just different. Cool.
All right. So Ollenius and him.
Ollenius sees that there are two problems. Problem number one is this back room is a little bit on fire.
A little bit. Yeah.
It's not really a problem.
That's
Problem
our
number
problem.
two is this fool. So 1, 2, 3. That's good enough. I can't see my hammer. Can I move it next to him? Right there. Great. And my hammer is going to attack him.
This the hammer and the
The echo
echo speaking
in a silent bubble.
in a silent bubble.
Yeah.
It's the way we've played it.
That's as
All right.
pushing the limits of flanking as it gets. I'd have to imagine.
Two immaterial things are flanking.
All right. 17 force damage for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast Create Water. Because I'm a cleric. And it just seemed like a good thing to have.
It's a good thing to do.
And I'm going to cast it as a 30-foot cube of rainfall inside of this room and extinguishing exposed flames in the area.
Nice. Very good.
See, it was only on fire for 12 seconds.
Yeah.
This place is fine.
It's like slightly blackened.
Yep.
Again, build
And
character.
people pay for that look, first of all.
Exactly. Right. It's authentic.
Yep.
So really, we should get some money out of this when we're done.
I
Still
feel
that's
like
not what I'm angling for. But
Anything that's real soggy, don't worry about it.
There's like the hole in the roof.
Whatever. You got buckets, right?
All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But the fire is out. Yes.
I mean, it's
fire.
we
The
got a
fire
cleric here.
is extinguished.
Cleric is here. He can do mending for an hour. What?
that's the mage thing, isn't it?
That's a cleric thing. Mages can't do that shit.
Mending?
Mending. Mending's clericy.
I have thaumaturgy, but I don't think mending was even on my list.
No?
No.
Okay, well, never mind. Your house is broken.
Says the spiritual hammer hits him very hard.
Yep.
Hammer and some nails.
He stumbles and he looks at all of you and tries to say something to you all and
Too bad.
realizes, yeah, he's not saying anything. So he's going to move. So I don't know how your echo works with.
Gonna take reactions.
Yeah, does he get opportunity attacks?
He does.
Nice.
I love that
Okay.
echo.
Yes, he
He has a great echo.
way.
Slash him for 13.
Well, how much damage?
I'm not a sentinel yet, though.
Yeah.
Give it a
Yeah.
minute.
That feels really cheating.
Next level. So your echo slashes him in the back, and he stumbles, and he looks like he's ready to be done. And he moves, he's almost running, but he's definitely stumbling out until he clears the bubble circle. So he's, I think, eventually up here somewhere. He's going to step out of the circle, I think, if my understanding of the circle is correct, because it was like centered over here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't see where he is, but
Oh, because once you run off the map, oh, y'all can't see off the map.
No, we
Oh,
can't.
okay. Oh, perfect.
it's all brown over there.
And you're right, Kater. I know what you're about to ask me. If you're about
No, I was typing how mending. I guess I'll say it. Mending can actually, in 2024 rules, go to many people.
Oh.
So wizards can now have mending. I think in the prior rules, like
I looked it up.
Basically,
Yeah, it's clerics, bards, druids, wizards, sorcerer.
they've expanded it to some of the others.
That's actually really good timing. So he moves. Stavud hits him in the back, or Stavud's echo, sorry. The hammer hit him from the front, and then the Stavud's echo hits him from the back. And as he stumbles forward, y'all notice that Kater
Ooh.
reappears back in the same spot he was in. But you notice that he vanishes.
Cast invisibility. He's still there.
Fireball the area.
I don't have that.
I don't either. My echo doesn't either.
It's raining out.
And yeah, y'all saw him like disappear, like when y'all stepped through the teleportation circle to get here, like that kind of disappear. It's like he took a step and he said something and then he vanished.
Sentinel would have been perfect there.
Yep.
Like, nope, you're in the bubble. You
I
get to
assumed
die.
I was about to die. I assumed there was a sentinel around me somewhere.
If anybody, it would be Stavud.
I thought so. Stavud, you don't have it at all?
Sentinel?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Not
okay.
yet.
Do you get opportunity attacks for spiritual hammer?
I don't think so.
Don't
I don't-
think so.
Check. I don't think it gets your reactions.
You can use your action as if you were in the echo space. Yeah. If I was a sentinel, yeah, it would be broken. Not broken, but powerful. I do have to see. Stavud have to be able to see to take the opportunity attack. I can do it from
Okay.
his position.
Okay, so he's like around the corner and you couldn't see him, then you
If
couldn't.
I couldn't see it, then I couldn't take it.
Okay.
I guess, does it use my reaction? I think it does use my reaction.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
It actually looks like they've changed Sentinel. So it's not when you leave the space, it's when you take a disengage action or hit a target other than you with the attack.
They don't have the movement stopper anymore?
It's no longer, if you take the disengage action, you get to take that opportunity attack.
Wow.
So yeah, they which is good. They nerfed it a little bit.
Yeah, it was pretty powerful.
But
It was- yeah, like
it doesn't say it changes their movement speed to 0 or anything?
oh, it still does. Sorry, if you hit them with that, but the trigger is no longer.
Every OA.
Oh no, it does. That's actually a separate line. Yeah, anytime you hit them with an opportunity attack. Nope, it's still true. Now, actually, it's more powerful. If they choose to take the disengage action before they leave, you just hit them. You don't even get to like try to leave my space first. Like you took the wrong action.
Yep. Your speed is now 0 because you disengaged.
Right.
You
Because
chose
you
the wrong
thought
thing.
about leaving.
Yeah.
Well, leaving a fight is cowardly,
Right.
and Sentinels are not cowards.
No. They make sure other people aren't
Cowardly
cowards
effort.
either.
Right.
2/3 of my hit points on that first wall of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a rough start. That
It
was
got me
good.
back though. I felt good at the end.
Did you get it? Did you get him?
Disappeared. We almost had him.
Around.
I'm sorry.
Well, Brock goes over to like the bar and he just pulls out a big old bottle, just pops the cork, just starts drinking.
So
Well,
are you
I don't think that's the way he wanted his night to go.
Carol will ruffle his feathers as he comes in and goes and looks for a mug to get and grab. Puts it out for at Brock.
He just like sloshes it in there. I mean, he doesn't even like care where it goes. He just sloshes it in there.
so are you no longer safe here?
No longer safe anywhere, I don't think.
We're leaving with some others to Irontrees tomorrow. Would you like to come with us?
I don't know where Irontrees is.
It's on another part of this continent.
The hesitation. Perfect.
Sure it is. No, this is my place. If it burns down, I'll burn with it.
What happened between you and
Knew my past would catch up to me one day. And present.
I passed. Says in his voice.
Yeah. You know, live a certain way long enough, things catch up to you. You all seem
Ollenius is
to be moving about. It's like you're probably running from something too.
We all right, Soup?
sorry. I just I
Just fall
moved.
over.
Camera?
He didn't realize how heavy that drink was.
He pulled out the good bottle.
He did. No camera. Yep. Just. But Katir will say in Ollenius's voice, acolyte of Talos. Towards Brock. Points at him. Acolyte of Talos.
Points at Brock.
Yeah. And
Oh,
cocks
yeah.
his head.
You were an acolyte of Talos?
No. I don't even know what a Talos is. I mean, obviously Talos is a god. I get that, but no, it seemed He seemed ready for you guys.
Well, then he will have to prepare a little harder next time.
Kater suddenly realizes and starts dismantling the trap he created so nobody else steps on it.
Yeah, it's too bad we didn't get to use those.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I hope all next didn't step on it. Probably did. They
Yeah,
missed
where
the
it was.
they missed the caltrips, but
Pulled a few things out of it.
is he was aware of things that he was not here for, is what I meant.
Oh, like the
He wasn't here when the
Authorities.
authorities. He wasn't here when the authorities arrived, and yet he knew the authorities were here.
Maybe it was just a really good guess.
And there might be cultists among the authorities.
or we can do some sort of magical watching or listening or something. I mean, that fake version of him looked pretty real. I wonder if he has to make it look like that, or if he can make it look like something else.
He seemed to be empowered to a great degree by Talos.
We just got one more hit in. I feel like we had him.
Ollenius, make a religion roll. And actually, Stavud, make a
Not religion.
I guess just like a straight intelligence roll.
Ooh. Yeah,
Bam.
things are clicking. Maybe.
So Stavud, you actually, now that they say that, and y'all have come back in out of the pouring rain, the lightning, and the thunder, and all that. You actually think that just from a pure, like from a fighting standpoint, just from a martial standpoint, like you actually feel like y'all did bring him down. That you felt like your last cut, like your Echo's last cut,
That
like,
was
it was the one that dropped. Like you're like, that was the killing shot. And somehow or another,
it wasn't.
he seemed, something was bolstering him enough that he was able to get away.
The rain.
Plot device.
Kater says in whose voice?
In Sufjan's voice.
Sufjan's
Oh, yeah, I mean, Stavud will give voice to that. Like, I mean, he should have been dead. Really, I don't know how he kept going. Almost like some dark magic is keeping him up.
The new darkness.
And the storm is not abated outside. It is still very heavy. And there's still a hole in the roof that water is still coming in. And there's some timbers on the floor too from, fire shot through and some pieces broke down. So, Brock is just sitting there like at this table over here, just, not even caring that like water is dripping through and getting on him. He's just drinking. But Allnex goes over and finds a broom out of the corner, starts kind of like sweeping up some of the mess out of the way. It'll come in out of the rain.
Yeah.
Brock, well, you can help yourself to whatever.
Tara will get another drink. Then look around for some food.
I mean, nothing's cooked, but I mean, Kater may not care about that. So
I don't think he's a vulture.
I'm just saying. No, but your background, is.
No, that's true, but like he still would. You wouldn't want to eat raw meat or something.
Oh no, I didn't mean like raw meat. It's like
Oh, okay. Oh, then yeah, no, it's fine.
cooked bread and things like that. So
Sure.
There's
Yeah.
some food on the table.
Yeah, he'll chow down.
Yeah, Stavud will join up.
we eat.
So
You guys never really told me where you're from.
Oh,
I never really asked, but I mean, I figure since we're sharing a table and I'm gonna be dead soon, might as well find out.
We've come from Cloudforth.
it's very far away.
Is that
Yes,
near
it's-
Is this near your Irontrees?
No, this is on a different, smaller continent.
Yeah,
Oh.
way across the sea, like really far.
Oh, travel by boat.
No, boats are terrible. And it would take forever. The journey here by boat would have been so long. No, we came in through the portal.
Oh,
Have you heard of Asalia before?
nope.
It's understandable. It's really far away.
Sounds like it. I guess. So why are you here then? Vacation in King City and
We're looking for someone.
In a manner of
found
speaking.
someone.
What did Brock say?
You found someone.
Yes, we found many someones, but not the someone that we're looking for, unfortunately. The city's a little larger than we expected. And it's not as easy to find someone in this land as we hoped it might be.
So like a just like looking for a woman or something.
Yeah, we think. We think so, anyway. Does the name Elodie
Oh.
Everstrong ring a bell?
No.
I didn't think so. Don't feel bad. No one else knows who she is either.
I like the name though.
It's a good name.
Ever strong.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was ever strong. See, pops open another bottle.
So you plan to stay here?
I built this. Well, I acquired this place.
And you assume he'll come back?
Well, I don't know, but he seemed pretty vengeful. I mean, he just wanted to know who had killed his man or who had brought me his man, and I mean, he took it out on me for a little while and killed Gnome, and I was curious why he didn't just come in blasting.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
surprised
Wonder what he wanted to happen.
Well, you you guys know anything about what do you call it? What do you say? He said the arrival. That's what he said.
The arrival, like
These others, they have arrived. They have arrived. Believe they know what this all means. But they don't have the breadth of experience. It will arrive, and this world is powerless to stop it. He says in a deep, dark voice.
Oh,
Familiar. You've heard it many times from him.
so you do know.
there's a
Sounded like you knew.
seems like there's a darkness coming, and that's part of what we're trying to solve.
Oh,
Seems like this Talos is involved. But we don't know as much as we'd like. We got to try to stop it, though.
well. Since you guys, or at least a couple of you, are like, don't seem to mind the whole, bounty hunting thing. Bring that son of a bitch to me. I'll make it worth your while. As long as you don't mind, breaking a law or two. He looks at Stavud with an eyebrow raised.
Yeah. I think maybe we should hold on that for a little while. But he's still criminal in my eye.
Some
Criminals
bitch.
he dealt with. Did you say some bitch?
She's in Brock's voice. Yep.
He needs to be dealt with.
He is a threat to the life and safety of this city in any town that he is in.
Agreed. Especially mine. But I don't know, maybe you've gotten his attention. I would say you probably have gotten his attention.
I would expect to be a little less keen on causing that particular kind of trouble, at least for a little while.
He'll want more favorable terrain for certain. This isn't over. He may be more occupied with us than with you for the moment.
That's the best news I've heard all night. No offense.
If it's so.
Now drink up. This bottle ain't gonna drink itself.
What do you call this again?
He holds up the drink. Is that what you're at? He holds up the drink. Okay.
He shakes his head and points out where they were fighting.
Outside?
In the storm?
Kater points at himself.
Udar's Run? King City.
The name of that man?
Points at Stavud.
Oh. He didn't
I don't think we gave him time to introduce himself.
I didn't know if this Talos. I didn't know if the Talos acolyte knew former acolyte.
Yeah, I was looking up. Yeah, he never told me his name. Although he did seem to be want to be addressed in his moment of whatever. That he called himself a storm lord.
That's I mean, he too was an acolyte. He is an acolyte of Talos. The power of Talos is the only reason he survived the night. They call themselves Storm Lords or Storm Wardens or some other thing that call. They can call themselves whatever they want. They want chaos and destruction.
A group like that couldn't be very well organized.
You'd be wrong. They're a temple. Their temple is hidden, of course. You're not going to have an open temple of Talos. Not here in King City, anyway.
And don't forget about the woman that was with him. The woman, she had the what do you call it, that the patch of the eye patch. He's like on his third bottle right now, so he's clearly like he's going quickly. Yeah, she had that big old stick with her and like this black cloak and all those the teardrop things. She looked kind of like him, but she was like she was deferring to him.
But people who want chaos and like, how can they be so organized? Follow so many rules if they.
They're still clergy. The teardrop, you said?
Like a contradiction.
Yeah, like what he had on his cloak.
And what color were her robes?
They were like a black cloak.
Black or purple?
It was black. It was pretty black. Yeah, it was black. Definitely black. And they're like these gold and silver lines through it, on it. I don't know.
Could you draw them?
Not right now.
Do I look like a drawer to you?
I don't need a good drawing. I just need a rough drawing.
It's just lines. It isn't a picture or anything. Why am I the only one drinking? I don't offer
He
this.
raises his mug.
I don't offer this very much. I mean, Amara fix that hole. I gotta open this place back. I'm not even gonna be able to afford this place. Right?
I can probably help you with that hole in the morning.
Oh yeah? You got a ladder?
Be right back.
No, it can be empowered by Shantia.
Sounds
to make those necessary repairs.
great.
But in the morning, we'll be gone. And we can swing by here and then leave.
Oh, right. Irontrees.
Yes.
What about Stormlord?
We can't follow him.
Oh,
We don't know where he is. We don't know how to follow him. We don't know anything about him.
You don't think we should wait and just make sure everything's okay for a few days?
I don't think that we have time anymore.
Where are we going?
Irontrees.
Why?
They've had storms there also. And we have to help our the people that you guys rescued get back home.
I think we're going there because we didn't know what else to do. And we decided we were going to go there before. But now I'm not sure we should go there. I mean, the storms are here now. So
The storm is here.
there's that.
A storm is here.
And Stavud wants to go back in the basement.
Were there storms in Irontree? Like, I don't remember that.
well. So, from what y'all have been told, the storms that everybody's been talking about have been like southeast of here. Y'all don't actually know where Irontrees is. The description of Irontrees that y'all got from Gorby was like it's a lot further away than like where these storms would originate. Now, in theory, could be southeast because y'all never really got like a direction. Y'all were just like, we're gonna go up Irontrees and we're gonna go through a portal because that's how far away it is. But I don't really know where it is.
And remind me out of character, like our motivation for going to Irontrees was that Gorby wanted to go there. Did we have another request, or was it just that like, oh, Irontrees is another big city?
Well, no, Irontrees is a small village. Gorby's from there, so y'all were gonna help him get home. And then because there were people out looking for Gorby, and then he said that Lena
Yes.
Airvire had, he was like, so then y'all are like, well, she sounds like she could find people because she sent people out. So then you're like, maybe we should go there. So that was the kind of the
to get maybe a lead on Elodie Everstrong.
right. That was the conversation about going to Irontrees. Besides just to make sure Gorby made it back safe.
So we had kind of a flimsy speculative reason for going there.
Do we even know where it is?
No.
Where on the continent?
No,
Just
I mean, I think he said it was like it would take a long time to get there if we were traveling by horse or wagon or something. Like days and days of travel.
so it must be on the other side of the continent then.
Probably on the shore somewhere.
Or inland. The city is not on the shore. Like there's no edge here. It even has a river.
Right. I assumed we were in the middle, and that
Ah, yeah,
travel that far, you'd have to be at the shore.
that makes sense.
Maybe. I don't know.
We speculate. We need to get a map. And we need to repair this roof. And we need to part ways with Gorby if we're not going to be going with him tomorrow.
I mean, it would feel crappy. We made him wait for
Nothing.
half a week.
Right.
It's actually only been a couple days
Okay.
since
It feels
since Finda showed up. So I think it's been 2 full days and then like an evening.
I mean, this might be the best chance to go there and talk to Lena.
Lena, Irvire. Yep.
But could we get back?
Maybe we
Easily?
should ask about that before we go.
Yes.
Because if we can't get back, then maybe, I don't know, maybe this isn't the right time to go there.
I feel like we may not be close to Elodie, but we're definitely close to some things related to the problem. This city seems to be a key location to some things between,
Well, there's certainly a presence of Talos here.
right? And
And I
there's-
doubt it's just the two of them. Barack, you have no knowledge or dealings of Talos. The reason you wanted that man wasn't because he was a acolyte of Talos, was it?
I don't even know what I told you. I don't know Talos. I want him because he came in here and made a mess of my place.
Right.
And Allnex over there decided to take the night off. Wasn't that right, Allnex? And then you guys weren't around yet, so I had to and then so anyway. I don't like people messing up my joint.
Sorry for
Yeah.
what happened tonight.
At least it's back here in the cooking parts. I don't know why I all of a sudden got a drunk southern accent, but it did.
Happens.
This guy's not from here either.
So what's our plan from here?
Well, since Gorby will be looking for us back at whatever that place we're staying is called.
Golden Spider.
The Spider. Yeah, that's it. I could only think of the tulip. Oh, the tulip.
Oh, I really missed the blind tulip right
do.
now.
Couple of times.
I suppose since Gorby will be looking for us there in the morning, we should head back at some point.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a friend who expects us back at the Golden Spider in the morning, Rock.
Should a couple of us stay to help clean up in the morning, and then
I'll stay behind.
I could stay with you?
Okay.
You guys just go.
Well, we can get this place fixed up in the morning.
You've done enough. Just go.
Well, we haven't finished yet.
Just go. Go. It's enough. I'll get the whole fixed. I mean, to get it fixed and the place opens back up, that means I'm not dead. And if I Don't get it fixed up, that means I'm dead. So either way, just go.
We'll come back and check on you someday. Hope you're here.
You too.
All right. We
Good
should
luck.
probably-
Good luck finding your ability strong ever trees.
Good luck to you. I'm heading out.
All right.
Into the storm.
It is stormy out.
Yes,
Roll
it is stormy.
100 to get struck by lightning.
Chain lightning from the sky. No.
Awesome.
Oh, was there a 2% chance?
You're rolling a percentile for that? The D100 roll I didn't know about?
It's a percentile. Get struck by lightning.
What are the chances of getting struck by lightning?
I hope it's not 2%. I mean, but if you're in a thunder, like a lightning storm, it's higher.
It's 1 in 15,300.
All right. Pull up,
I
your
am pulling
D, pull up your D
I
15,100.
do have a big great sword on me.
What was it? 15,000 what?
300.
Does that work? Nope.
You can't. That was cool.
Yeah, you can't roll a D15,000 even.
I just
you,
did it.
you did. It just had
Yeah.
to load.
Oh.
No.
No, I just did it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
gave me
and
an
I
error
didn't get
when I
struck-
tried to do it.
Oh.
When he rolls a 1 here, I'm going to be
That's what I
Try.
did.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see. Try it again.
I didn't get
There we
struck by
go.
lightning. You didn't get struck by lightning.
Nope.
All right, Drew,
was-
you want to try to roll again?
I was closer
I-
or
good.
further. Are we going
I-
low or high?
No,
I assume a 1.
It's only
kills
a
you.
1. It's a 1. Yeah, you can decide what number you want.
It's 1 in 15,300.
Okay.
I mean, you could really just call your number, and if you happen to roll it, I'm calling 8,822.
All right, Mike. Oh, no, that was Mike. Drew.
No, I'm sticking with my 1 out of D100 roll. I'm holding the long great sword. I have the 1 in 100.
Bolt of lightning streaks
Okay.
by you and just misses.
Yes, I barely got missed by lightning. Like it,
Was
it's
it,
right.
was
like,
it one bolt of throat lightning or 3?
a good question.
That was just 1.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm even less impressed. These
You make-
cultists are going to learn.
Make your way back to the spider, and you do realize too, like, you can wait at Udaw's run for a little while to see if the storm subsides, but it just seems to be like one of those pounding thunderstorms that like just seems to go on for like all night. I mean, it just seems to be one of those. It's just, and there's periods where it dies down a little bit, but it's still like a constant rain and rumbles of thunder, and then it picks up again, and so one course or another, you get yourself back over to the Golden Spider, and are probably a little wet, but come in and it's later evening by now, and it's not very busy because it's the weather outside's not conducive for people to be out, and there's some people that y'all have seen since y'all been here a few nights that that are staying also in the Golden Spider, but otherwise, yeah, it's fairly quiet as you come in. Are we planning to do anything tonight? Or we're just gonna go to bed.
I think Kater's going to.
I think
I just wrote it, but go
Yeah.
dry off by the fireplace.
yeah, after we dry off a little bit, maybe get a little dinner and
Yeah.
you know,
Dinner, a drink or two before bed. Gotta have a nightcap.
Yeah, you gotta be able to relax.
Mm-hmm.
I think that me and Ollenius probably go up a little sooner than the nightcap.
I bet.
Safe spot.
So as you you come in, you're drying off, and you get in a nightcap. You actually see, in these few minutes you're down here before you go upstairs, get a bite to eat, if you get a nightcap or 2 or 3, whatever, but Gorby comes downstairs, and he's Gorby, and he's like, oh, how are y'all?
Oh, we've had a bit of an eventful evening, but not too much worse to wear, I don't think. Just a little wet in the storm.
Oh. Well, good. Are we all set to leave tomorrow?
So, we were thinking about that, and we had a question. Just because we've gotten involved in a few things here in the city,
Yeah, I haven't seen you all day.
I know we've had one thing after another, and we were wondering, would it be easy to get back here from Irontrees once we're there?
I mean, you just go back through the teleportation circle.
Right, and we can just do that, and we'll be right back here if we need to.
Yeah, you'll be right back here. Well, not here. I mean, you'll be over at the
Well, we're the
temple. Yeah,
and through the temple.
as simple as a move right through, and then and you're like, come right back.
That's good to know.
Yep. Assuming you can afford it, it's very easy to go through and back.
Yeah, how much is that again? I forgot.
Can't remember the number.
Pretty sure it's
50 gold.
Was it 50?
Yeah, it might as well be 500. Like, we're not close to that.
I think it was 50. I think it was 50 gold.
Some of us aren't close to that. One of us could pay with gems.
I think
Is it 50 each or 50 total?
50 per teleport.
right.
Okay.
For casting of the spell. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So assuming you're gonna, yeah, it's usually about 50 gold. Might be a little more in some places, but I think you'd be like, we're going to Lyris. Lyris is big city, not as big as King City, but it's quite. I mean, it's the capital city. Of course, it's gonna be big. But anyway, so we're going to Lyris, and then we got to go to Irontrees from there. So then you would come back to Lyris, and then you would come back here. So if you were teleporting from somewhere smaller, or you found a traveling wizard or something, then it probably cost a little more, but it's pretty standard fare. These places.
Right. Well, I think. I mean, we'll just need to discuss a few things this evening before we turn in, and make sure we have all our affairs in order here. But if all of that goes well, then we should be ready to go.
First thing tomorrow morning.
I do need to get over to the shop.
Yeah.
before we go.
Yes, we do have to make a stop or maybe two first thing in the morning, just to pick up a couple things, take care of a
Great.
few loose ends. You know
Alright.
how it goes.
Well, yeah. Well, me and Ben and I have been just talking tonight, and that lovely upstairs. It's a very nice place.
It
Thank
is.
you for putting us up here, Keldrin. It's very
Of
very
course.
very kind of you. We've been sitting there, but I will return and let her know that you will be ready to go in the morning. Not quite at sunrise.
Right. We'll just need a little
We'll
bit.
get we'll take a long breakfast.
Yes. Enjoy your breakfast. And then we'll come back and find you.
Great. Okay. All right. Well, I head up and retire for the evening. We'll see you in the morning
Yes.
after breakfast.
After breakfast.
All right. He kind of scuttles back up the steps. Seems to have a little pep, little pep in his step. He seems to be a little more excited about going home. He's not even drinking tonight.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, he seems like he's ready to go.
Well, that bought us enough time to decide whether we'll go or not, I suppose.
Seems like a quick way to get to another capital city.
It does.
Quick back, that's not too bad. If they can help us find Elodie, that's maybe worth the trip. What do you guys think?
I think that if it leads us to Elodie, then that will be good if Elodie is someone that we need to find.
I think we do need to find Elodie.
Is it Saloon who told me I should find her?
If Saloon told you, then yes.
That was.
I forgot that that's where that came from.
I'm getting urges from multiple gods, but that one, I don't know. I don't know who I'm talking to, but that one feels trustworthy.
All the voices
Yes.
I was listening to. Anything else we're discussing this evening?
I'm just gonna go. Kater's gonna go sleep under his bed. He's gonna make up the bed like somebody's in it, and he's gonna sleep under it.
So as the first one or two or three or four of you are about to head up, you've discussed, you've eaten a little bit, dried off. I don't know who the first two up the stairs were.
Oh,
We know.
it'll be
know.
all three of us.
Y'all actually see Gorby appear back at the top of the steps, and he looks very frantic, and his eyes are like, and he almost stumbles down the steps, like getting to you, and like he seems like he wants to like tell you something, but he's like still stumbling down the steps, and he just like blurts out like, and like he grabs hold and like just starts wailing and crying.
Oh,
Gorby.
Gorby.
Like,
Run upstairs.
like
Wait,
he's
what?
like he can't. He is so like he just can't. I mean, like it's and like the couple patrons that are still down here are like turning around like wide eyed, like what's going on. The person behind the bar is, looking what's going on, and he's like just standing there on the steps, like just bawling. And, like as you like scuttle past him, he's just standing there like almost like a child, like standing on the steps, just like crying, like just incomprehensible. He finally like turns around and like, so you come up the steps, and you come around the corner here, and I never made Finda a token, but you see like Finda is like standing where the Gorby token is, because Gorby's with y'all. So and that door is open, and y'all know that's the room that Gorby shared with Drondolfers. And she's standing at the door, and like she has her weapon out, like, and she's looking around, and she sees y'all coming, and she like quickly.
Like she nods into the room.
Yeah, like quickly.
All right.
And so as you come in, you see Drondolfers is lying in the bed, and his eyes are open, but they're like open as in like he's dead. And he's got blood that's kind of like pulled out of his like nose and kind of like covering the front of him. And then written like kind of carved into him says, "The arrival will claim us all." And that's where we'll pick up next time.
That's not good. Well,
I
That's
ended on a
that.
downer note.
So we will be back next week with some Scion. So tune in next Thursday to see what happens in. I don't even remember. I don't know. By Thursday, I'll remember what we were doing and see what happens next. And then at some point in June, there will be some more D&D. We're not sure when yet, but there will be some, I think. But tune in next week for Scion. So thanks for hanging out, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Good night.